First of all, I would like to represent the China Daily to give the opening remark. We all got the exciting news from the United States of America about the exciting change of presidency. And lots of people say on CNN in their commentary on the results, saying that there could be two possibilities in the Trump presidency. But whatever happens, I think one of the things that Mr. Trump most probably will do is to concentrate more on the domestic economy. And the only one thing, in fact, he said in his victory speech was to invest a lot of money in public infrastructure inside the United States. Well, that would require him probably to cut expanding abroad. And for people in Asia, what that means is that friends and trade partners of the U.S. will have to depend more on ourselves. Well, I think that's something that we will have to do in the future. And the way that we work with each other, we cooperate with each other, we help each other prosper and to continue to achieve economic progress is very important. And the first impression that I got after I arrived in Manila, I sat on the car sending me to the hotel in traffic jam for a long time, and I see lots of construction going on. It reminded me of what I saw in the 1980s and 90s in China. And I think it's a very good sign, although getting caught in the traffic jam takes a lot of time. And I see the future sign. I see something's coming along in this country. And there are lots of young people, energetic, and they need good jobs. And lots of young people, they need to start their families, and they send their kids to better schools, and maybe the next generation will take better jobs. I think that's very important for all the countries, all the nations in Asia. Okay, so I have to say on behalf of China Daily, thank you for joining us at this year's China and Philippines Dialogue, an event made possible by our Philippine partners and the China Daily Media Group. According to our plan, Ms. Zhou Li, editorial board member of China Daily and editor-in-chief of China Daily Asia Pacific, was going to give an opening remark today. But unfortunately, he is in Beijing today, attending some more important internal briefings about the latest political development in Beijing. Probably President Xi Jinping's plan to continue the anti-corruption campaign started 4 years ago. China is a very large country and changing very fast. It has taken the Chinese people this many years, 4 long years, to see and to understand what Mr. Xi is up to. Now, people are convinced that the Beijing leadership is all sincere in its anti-corruption campaign and its ability to deliver what it promised. But fortunately, the relations between China and the Philippines, complicated as once it was, didn't take that long for the two countries to see their common ground and realize what can be done to make their relations better. What once seemed impossible was done during President Rodrigo Duterte's meeting with President Xi in his state visit to China in October. And this is the way to solve a problem. And this is the way to avert a crisis. And this is leadership in the era of globalization. Globalization has its logic, in which multiple levels of relations will grow between nations in a framework of peaceful coexistence. Along the line, I'm sure that between China and the Philippines, many good things can happen. As for what exactly will happen and how, it is up to you to give me and to share with all of us your wise opinions. And I will be all ears. Thank you very much.